Hi, this is Rick Merritt from EE Times, and I'm at the Connection Conference in Santa Clara, California with Paul Liao, the Chief Technology Officer of Panasonic. Paul, thanks for taking some time to be with us today.
Hi, Rick.
Hi. So, in your role as CTO at Panasonic, what do you consider one of the top technology issues today?
Well, I think one of the issues on everybody's mind this day is the whole thing about being green, saving the planet, global warming, and the like. And so one of the key issues for all the consumer electronics companies, in fact, I think all companies in general, is how we can make our products more green. It's everything from making them more recyclable, setting up systems for recycling, reducing their energy consumption. For example, our company will reduce the total use of our energies in such a way that we'll be emitting 110,000 tons fewer, less carbon dioxide in 2008 than we did just 2 years ago. So that kind of thing is going to be very important to all of us. One of the main challenges is how to continue that trend.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a great accomplishment. Now, here at Connections, you're going to be giving a keynote today, largely talking about the home grid effort and the G.hn initiative, which is an attempt to unify home wired LANs. How's that going, and what do you think are going to be some of the proof points in seeing that unification actually come into pass?
Yeah, so the G.hn effort of the ITU is an extremely important step toward this, really allowing consumers to use every wire in their home to become part of their data network. Today, data networking is really done primarily by 802.11. But the amount of bandwidth that consumers are requiring, to transport high-definition files and multiple kinds of data networking throughout the house is increasing so rapidly that we're seeing a need for really using every wire that's available in the home. Today, G.hn is that effort, that standardization effort in the ITU is making steady progress toward that. It's going to be a few years before we can actually get that to accomplish, because it is really a next generation protocol. However, looking forward to that, what we formed is the Home Grid Forum. Now, this is in some sense like the Wi-Fi Alliance is to 802.11. It's really a kind of a promotion group, really trying to understand what the market requirements are, and then promoting and eventually certifying products that will be made to the G.hn standard, this next generation of home networking technology.
And that must be a big win for a big consumer company to say that there's one PHY MAC technology that you can use in all your products and know that that's going to be an appropriate home network for them.
Yeah, you said the key words there, one PHY and MAC. Because if you can make one PHY and MAC, that means a single chip could be essentially used across all the technologies, all the media, whether it's power line, coax, phone line. And that'll also allow you to do amazing things, not only because the chips themselves will have these cost reductions, but they can easily make use of whatever's the most appropriate medium at the time, or perhaps even splitting the data and sending it across multiple media at the same time. So it'll be a tremendous thing for the consumer.
Yeah. Okay, last question. Wireless, on the other hand, seems to be going the opposite direction, more fragmentation, 60 gigahertz, ultra-wideband, Wi-Fi, and probably more flavors than I even know of yet. What do you think is the industry outlook for some consolidation or some more clarity around the wireless future?
Well, I think, that's the way the technology goes. You always have this many flowers blooming, and then eventually something begins to coalesce. But it's really a very exciting time for wireless. You have everything from now people talking seriously about how to use wireless for even remote controls at the one end, very low data rates, but much more reliable. Today people are putting their DVD players or Blu-ray players, whatever, set-top boxes in cabinets, and you can't use really IR. And so having a RF, a wireless technique that goes beyond IR is very important. The other extreme is, how do you connect to those flat panel TVs that are up on the wall without having, a raft of wires going to them? So wireless HD is a very, very exciting thing in the 60 gigahertz range.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're seeing those types of technologies really beginning to emerge, and I think will begin to become available in volume much faster than people are thinking.
Yeah. Great. Well, Paul Liao, CTO of Panasonic, thanks for making some time for us.
Thanks, Rick.